It all started with what should have been just another routine business trip. Nothing out of the ordinary. My company had booked me and my manager to attend a conference in another city. A professional obligation like many before. But this time, due to budget issues, we were assigned just one hotel room. When I first heard this, I was stunned. Sharing a room with my boss? It felt wildly inappropriate. But I told myself it was manageable. We were both married, mature and responsible. We'd keep it professional. I convinced myself of that, desperately. What I didn't admit, even then, was that there was already a complicated history between us. Over time we had shared brief, hidden moments, flashes of something forbidden. They weren't frequent or deep, just impulsive lapses. We never considered them serious. They were escapes, reckless, but seemingly under control. We thought we knew the line and how not to cross it. But that illusion began to dissolve the moment we opened the door to our shared hotel room and saw the single bed waiting for us. A knot twisted in my stomach. I debated asking the front desk for another room, but the hotel was fully booked. My boss seemed unbothered outwardly, but I could tell he was just as tense. That first night stretched into eternity. I lay there, wide-eyed in the dark, thoughts racing. My husband was calling, but I didn't answer. I was too afraid. Afraid he'd hear the tremble in my voice, the guilt already creeping in. I thought that ignoring him might hide the truth. We tried to keep things lighthearted, pretending nothing had changed, but everything had. As the hours passed, the line we'd promised never to cross blurred. Conversation became closeness, and closeness led to a moment I can never take back. I let go of my values, my vows, and in doing so, I lost a part of myself. We didn't plan it. We didn't even speak about it afterward. But what happened between us that night destroyed far more than I ever imagined it could. While I was still in that hotel room, spiraling, my husband was trying to find me. My silence worried him more than I knew. When calls went unanswered, he went straight to my workplace and asked where I was. They told him about the trip, gave him the name of the hotel. I had no idea he was coming. I didn't expect him to walk into that room and see me there, exposed in every way, with my boss. The look in his eyes was something I'll never forget. He didn't speak at first. He didn't need to. His face carried every ounce of pain I'd inflicted. Then he let out a cry so raw and wounded. It tore through me. I tried to explain, to deny, to spin the truth into something less damning. But he wasn't listening. He turned and walked out. I followed him, begging him to let me speak, but it was too late. He drove away, and I knew in that moment I had lost him. When I returned home, the devastation fully unfolded. He was already packing my things. His voice was cold, final. He told me it was over. The very next morning, he filed for divorce. I didn't stop trying. I begged, apologized, swore it meant nothing, but he'd made up his mind. He refused to even look at me. My boss, panicked about his own life unraveling, cut ties immediately. He didn't want to be associated with any fallout. He gave me hush money, money I didn't want, and then let me go from the company. He erased me from every part of his life, as though I'd never existed. Now, I'm left standing in the ruins. No husband. No career. No purpose. Every day, I wake up haunted by the weight of my choices. What I did that night tore apart everything I cared about. There are no justifications left, only regret. I thought I had control, thought I could walk the edge and not fall. But I did fall, and the damage was far greater than I ever anticipated. This isn't just a story about cheating. It's a story about losing yourself, about how easy it is to step so far outside your life that you no longer recognize the person you've become. One moment, one choice, and everything I believed I could protect was gone. I'm trying to piece myself back together, but the truth is, some mistakes don't come with second chances.